At Harvard, and he played basketball with some of my roommates. And also Charlie got us a job at the Oxford Ale House as bouncer.
Oh, do you go?
Don't tell anybody about that. Charlie, even back then, was always concerned with employment and jobs and keeping people working. But Charlie, that's one of the big things that we're concerned with. You can see we've got a big expansion of CBS going on right here, but you can also see there's some empty storefronts. So we certainly are looking forward to working with you. And I know you want to say a few words, so let's all please welcome the next governor of Massachusetts.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming out. I'm glad it's not 2 days ago when it was sort of raining farmhands all over Massachusetts. Let me just say a couple things, and then I would like to just chat. For those of you who don't know much about me, I'm basically a Massachusetts kid. I grew up in Needham. I'm the product of a mixed marriage. My dad was a Republican, my mom's a Democrat. And I got to listen to the back and forth and the checks and balances of politics play out across my kitchen table, and from that point on I always thought balance was good, competition was good, and that generally speaking they each sort of kept the other honest. I can't believe that I ran into my old friend George here, who cut my hair the whole time I was a kid growing up. He used to give all of the Baker boys an incredibly hard time when we were young. Even the old man. And I spent 8 years working in state government, and one of the things that's most important to me about the time I spent there was I had a good sense about how it looks when it's working. And we got a lot of stuff done. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And it was so you don't have to explain that we had to do a nomination paper.
What do you want? Street address?
So tough to get a hold of. He's such a really is. It's going to be. 27 years.
No,
God, you don't look old enough to have been doing
not while driving.
And now he's right around the corner, right on the side here in the center. He owns a nice big restaurant and a function room on the side, and he does tons of charity and giving back to the community. Yes, with all different groups.
I have to groups. They embrace me. I started off with the property market. A breakfast place came for sale, so I bought it. It was there for and this bigger place came for sale, so I saw that and bought that. But all through all this time I've been walking.
I can't go to the breakfast place for lunch because I'm working.
And so this year he's St. Patrick's Man of the Year on March 12th.
About 8 years ago I started a charity organization.
Okay.
And I just every year we give back to people who need help. Nice under the wire, nice and good. No on the paper, so they rewarded me this year with their personal
That's great.
and that's my life in a nutshell.
At least the last 20 years or so.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because of the, you know what's going on. I'm heavily involved in politics.
Yep, it's for 30 days.
So yeah, it's kind of fun. No, I'm believing you.
It's not a bad time to be here.
Well, I've always been on that.
There's a lot of elections which are really hard to do.
I think it was listening. You know, I called last week. It's more crystal easy in the morning.
Oh, really?
I'm 50, so
Around here?
Cancun, Mexico. Yeah, I met my wife down there. She brought me to this beautiful weather.
So she's from up here?
She's from Jamaica Plain, actually, yeah.
That's great.
We have over the last 10 years spent a lot of time trying to revamp our permitting process. Before selecting I was planning board, and we, I mean, little things like you had mentioned with the registry.
No, it's a huge issue.
It is. We moved our conservation, our planning and zoning into the same office, so that each of those board secretaries could be together, and you know, the one person walks in and says, "What do you
Coordinate,
need?"
collaborate.
Yeah, and 10 years we've spent a lot of time, I think, making the permitting process easier than it was. But there's still a lot of the duplications that coming along the way that we realized, like, okay, you've got a 45-day rule with plans, you have a 30-day rule, and to get them to overlap, and the regulations come down from the state level. And it's like you can't get through the permitting process with one-stop shop because of that. And it needs to...
That's part of what I'm talking
Yeah,
about when I
exactly.
talk about regional development. Yeah. Okay.
Completely. Yeah, we've seen it.